Hey guys, CT here, and I'm going to be covering the basics of the zombie game mode today. So this will be covering UI, commands, and kind of getting started. Subsequent videos will go more in depth on some of the features and things like that. So let's go ahead and let's get to work. First things first, let's cover our UI. Our UI is over here on the right hand side, and this will cover all of our pertinent statistics. So for our particular play session, basically since the last time we died or evac'd, I have killed 0 zombies and killed 0 players, and I have survived 1 minute. But the biggest thing here is our blood level. The blood level determines basically your health. If that gets 0, you die, you come back, and all your stats are wiped. You'll end up back here at spawn. So the way your blood level decreases is, of course, if players attack you, if zombies attack you, or if you're bleeding or poisoned. And the ways to recover that will be things such as food, blood bags, etc., and we'll cover that more in the items video. In regards to your statuses, the bleeding occurs when you break glass or when a zombie hits you. If that happens, you may start to bleed and your health will continue to decrease over time. Poisoning happens from either drinking contaminated water or getting struck by zombies. Those are chances that that'll happen. And again, your health will tick down, or you may experience a status effect such as being slowed or other such things. Broken bones. Broken bones happen if you were to fall from a height that's too high up. If you fall, you're going to break a leg, and you're going to be slower in moving around. Your body temperature will decrease over time. It can be increased by standing next to a fire, but over time, if that gets too low, if you get caught out in the rain, things such as that, then you may have a chance to get sick. If you get sick, same type of thing. Your health's going to decrease if you don't cure it. So, alright, there's your UI. So let's kind of go about some of the basic commands. So when you first start out here, you're going to see this nice little wall that's going to cover some of our commands. So the first one I'm going to show you is /ZP. Every time you kill a zombie, you're going to get zombie points. These zombie points are the currency for this game mode. So then, if I take that and I go to /shop, you'll see that I have the ability to purchase food, such as bread. In this case, it's going to cost me 50 zombie points. But at the same time, I can also sell items. So if I happen to get a whole bunch of bread once I get in game, I can always sell bread for 2.5. So not the greatest exchange rate, but at the same time, you're not here to sell items. It's the zombie apocalypse. Stuff's supposed to be rare. At the same time, you're going to have some of your common items for curing, and you're going to have just some various miscellaneous items. So again, if you run out of zombie points, not going to be able to buy anything from there. /backpack. So backpack is the way to expand your inventory. It gives you a chance to put additional items in here that won't show up in your inventory. It allows you basically just to carry more. The big thing to keep in mind is that for default players, whenever you die, your backpack is going to get wiped out, so don't think it's safe. For any donors watching this video, depending on what donor level you are, you're going to have a bigger backpack, which the way to do that, by the way, is if you do backpack, not rank up, backpack upgrade, then it would upgrade your backpack. In my case, I'm on a secondary account that does not have any donor perms, so I cannot upgrade my backpack. In addition, donors may have the ability to keep the items that are in their backpack. So if you think you're getting ready to die, or you have some really high-level items, you may just want to throw those in your backpack so that they'll be safe if you happen to die. The last one is /evac. /evac is the way that you can escape. So if I were to type /evac while in an open space such as this, you'll see that the pilot has said, hey, do you really want to leave? And in my case, I'm going to say yes, I would like to leave. And so assuming I stay out in the open, then 10 seconds later the chopper pilot will come pick me up and will deliver me back here to spawn. Now when this happens, again, all of your statistics are going to be reset. As you can see over here, my minutes survived decreased, my blood level, well, it wasn't down, but you can see that everything's basically reset. And now I'm able to rejoin the game. So let's actually get in the game, and I'll show you a couple quick things, and then we'll call it a day here. This back wall will show you the various areas where you can spawn into the game. From that perspective, many of these are still works in progress, and I'm sure that the staff here will be continuing to add more over time. So let's take a look at one that's already here. So in my case, I'm going to take City. I know it's going to be crazy. Let's hope it doesn't spawn me in the middle of a bunch of zombies. So cool, we're good. So let's go ahead, let me find a safe zone here. First of all, let me grab a chest. By the way, you're going to find these chests that are going to contain items. Grab them when you can. Even if you don't need the items or you don't have the ability to really look at what they are, just grab them. You can always sort it out later. And let me get a safe spot. I hope there's no zombies in there. Cool. And let me go ahead and raid this one too. Cool, we've got some items. So, let's actually take a look at another item that you can do. Remember those zombie points I mentioned earlier? Well, there's also kits. So in this case, I have access to /kit starter. This kit is only usable once per life, so if I use it, I won't be able to use it again until I either die or evacuate. But let's go ahead and pick that up. So, for 30 zombie points, I now have a set of leather armor, keeping in mind I already had the boots. I have received a bandage, antibiotics, a blood bag, some bread, a vial, and a knife. So again, it's a very great starter kit, and this will get you out in the wild and able to start killing zombies. So let's just do that real quick. I'll show you earning some zombie points, and we'll go from there. So as you can see here, a couple things have occurred. I have actually already been poisoned, and I have already am bleeding. So let me actually, this will be a good chance to show you a couple of the items used from our starter kit. So let me just hide in here. Alrighty, so first things first, I need to get rid of my bleeding effect, so I'm going to use that bandage that I received from my kit. So as you can see over here, my bleeding just updated to false, so I'm no longer bleeding. However, I am still poisoned, so I'm going to take my antibiotics. I'm going to right click and use that. And as you can see, my poisoning has also been fixed. So you can see though, my blood level's pretty low. So there's a couple ways I can fix that. One, I had some bread from that kit earlier, so let me go ahead and eat that. And you can see that my health has updated a little bit. So if I eat another one, you'll see that my health will update a little bit again. But if I want to just do it all at once, I can take that blood bag that I had, and regardless of how low my health is, when I use the blood bag, you'll see that instantly my health is back up to full. Now, again, blood bag does not fix bleeding, does not fix poisoning, it just simply brings your blood level back up. So now, as you can see, I've pretty much used up my kit, but there you can see how it's basically a kind of a way to get started. After this, you'll have to pretty much find everything from chests, you'll have to find things from raiding players and taking items from their inventory, or of course just running around until you find what you need, kill enough zombies to get things from the shop, etc. So that'll conclude things for this video. Then the next video will be covering various items, how they can be used, and some tips and tricks. Hope you enjoyed.